Hi, this is Paul at Transport Vlog, and today I am at Newcastle Interchange station. This is another one of my end of the line videos. This one's a bit more interesting because Newcastle Interchange is a proper terminating station. It's impossible for any train to get past that station, but it's also a really good interchange, as the name suggests. So behind me you can see the new bus interchange, and if I swing round you can see the Newcastle Light Rail. So this is a proper interchange, and actually it's also an interchange, it has a good car park as well, and I'll talk about that in a moment. So enjoy learning all about Newcastle Interchange Station as part of my End of the Line series. So to help you get your bearings, the station platforms are here, the concourse is here, and this is also where the light rail starts from, and then the bus interchange is here and the car park is above it. On the other side of Stewart Avenue is the light rail maintenance facility. So I'll start with the train station, then I'll cover light rail, and then I'll cover the bus interchange. So this is Newcastle Interchange Station. Straight ahead is the entrance to the train station. Then there's some toilets coming into view now. These are more for light rail and bus passengers. And then there's a coffee shop, as you can see here. This is looking the other way towards the busy Stewart Avenue. And here is another view of the front of the station buildings. You can see the coffee shop again. Coming into view now is the light rail platform shelter. And behind the light rail platform is the bus interchange. The Newcastle Interchange train station opened on the 15th of October 2017. The station was designed by CCG Architects. They are the same company that designed Newtown Station. You can now see the opal ticket gates and also a staffed passenger information and operations desk. There is a side entrance to this station from Station Street, and this is indicated by the arrow on the map. This is also the location for the Kiss and Ride passenger drop-off. And this is what this side entrance looks like. Coming into view now is an Oscar train, and behind that, the brown building, this is the car park that is above the new bus station, which I'll show you a bit later. So Newcastle Interchange is the current end of the line, but it wasn't always. Back in 2014, trains continued to the original Newcastle station, calling it Wickham and Civic on the way. The line in black on this map shows the original railway line. This was replaced by the Newcastle Light Rail, although this follows a slightly different route. This is shown in grey on this map. The original Newcastle station is heritage listed, so the buildings have been retained, and you're free to walk around and even visit the original station toilets. And if you've been to Newcastle Station, you probably remember these next train clocks. Now I do plan to take a walk along the old line and cover this in a future video, so look out for that. But in the meantime, I've posted a link in the description to a cab ride video from Newcastle all the way to Central that was back in 2014, so it goes along this original line. So now you know a little bit of history and why the station is so new, so now it's time to go through the ticket gates. Now looking back towards the ticket gates, the light rail is on the right. And here are the station toilets. So now with the ticket gates behind me, here are the buffer stops for two of the platforms. So that leads nicely on to talking about the platforms. Newcastle Interchange train station has three platforms. Platforms 1 and 3 can accommodate up to 10 car trains, and platform 2 can accommodate up to 12 car trains. Platform 1 is over on the right. That is a single-sided platform. The other platform, as you can see, is predominantly an island platform, with platform 2 in the middle and then platform 3 over on the left where the Oscar train is at the moment. And as you can see here, platform 2 extends a little bit further out. The Oscar train in platform 3 is an 8-car set, so you can see that the platform is long enough for 2 extra cars. This is important because the Marion trains are a combination of 6-car and 4-car sets, which will make up a 10-car train. So here is a view of the 3 station platforms from platform 1. So coming more into view now is platform 2, and on the other side of the island is platform 3. The approach to the station consists of 3 lines, the up and down Newcastle branch lines, and a third line called the Transit Road, and that leads to a stabling area which is alongside Hamilton Station. I'll show you that in a moment. The points allow trains to access any line from any platform. The most interesting manoeuvre is from platform 3 across to the up Newcastle branch line, and I'll show you that one in a moment too. Here is a view of the track layout. This is taken from a footbridge which is just outside the station. And here is another view. This is taken from platform 2. This is taken from the Maitland Road Bridge looking towards Newcastle Interchange. The line to the stabling area is on the left, the down line is in the middle, and the up line is on the right. One thing I look for at end of the line stations is some kind of stabling facility. This is something that Newcastle Interchange has, although it's closer to Hamilton Station. The Transit Road line leads to 4 sidings, 2 of which can accommodate 4-car trains and the other 2 can accommodate 8 or 10-car trains. And here is the view of the stabling facility. On the left are the up and down lines that go into Hamilton Station, and you can see the platforms just here. To the right of those are the longer sidings that can accommodate 10-car trains. And you can see 2 V-sets stabled there. Then over on the right you have the 2 shorter sidings which can definitely accommodate a 4-car train, as you can see from the V-set here. I'm not sure whether they are long enough to accommodate a 6-car Marion train though. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Newcastle Interchange Station is the terminus for 2 services. The first is the electric service that goes down to the Central Coast to Sydney. There is an hourly limited stop service which takes just over 2.5 hours, and then there's also an all-stop service that also runs hourly that takes quite a bit longer. On weekdays the limited stop service is operated using V-sets, and Oscar trains run the slower all-stop service. A less frequent service operates at weekends, and all services are operated with Oscar trains. However, this is all going to change very soon when the new Marion trains replace both the V-sets and the Oscar trains. The other services that terminate at Newcastle Interchange are those on the Hunter line. The majority of services terminate at Talara, just west of Maitland, but there are a few that continue up to Scone or Dungog. The core service to Talara consists of 2 trains an hour, one that is limited stops and the other one that serves all stations. The Hunter lines are not electrified, and the majority of services are operated by 2-car Hunter diesel rail cars. Some Endeavour sets run on this line as well. You'll see both types of trains shortly. So I'm now going to cover a few trains arriving and departing from each of the platforms. I'll start with platform 1, which has the brand new Marion train. These are currently on test and driver familiarisation. They will start replacing the V-sets and the Oscar trains towards the end of 2021. Now arriving in platform 1 is a Hunter rail car. Here is the same Hunter set leaving platform 1. And here is an Endeavour set coming into platform 2, and an Oscar train leaving on platform 3. Although any service can use any platform, the Hunter services seem to use platforms 1 and 2 the most. Now a 4-car Oscar set coming into platform 3. Although I'm sure there are exceptions, it seems like the Sydney services generally use platform 3. An 8-car Oscar set is about to leave platform 3 and I'm viewing this from the top of platform 2. You can get a clearer idea here of how much longer platform 2 is. I think the driver did that deliberately. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Notice how this train snakes its way from the platform 3 line over the down line and then onto the up line. So now moving on to the light rail. So Newcastle Interchange is the terminus for the Newcastle Light Rail. This line runs through the Newcastle city centre, terminating at Newcastle Beach. Newcastle Light Rail opened on the 17th of February 2019, so that was around 15 months after the Newcastle Interchange train station opened. Newcastle Light Rail is covered in greater detail in other videos, so for this video I'm just going to concentrate on Newcastle Interchange and the maintenance facility. So here is the light rail station. It's pretty simple, one platform, single track. Behind the light rail track and to the left is the bus station, and over on the right is the train station entrance. There is a self-service machine for topping up Opal cards. And there are a few seats, several Opal readers, some panels to display information about the light rail service. With the train station entrance now behind me, you can see that this shelter here makes it quite easy to find the light rail platform. Trams run every 7 to 8 minutes on weekdays and every 15 minutes at weekends. Here is a tram coming into the platform. Now if you're not familiar with Newcastle Light Rail, something rather weird is about to happen. Watch closely. These trams are battery powered, so the pantograph connects with a charging bar at each station. Here is the driver now changing ends. The raising and lowering of the pantograph seems to happen at the same time as the doors are opened and closed. I reckon the driver presses one button that opens the doors and raises the pantograph, and another button that closes the doors and lowers the pantograph at the same time. As far as I am aware, this battery-powered operation with recharging at each station is unique to Newcastle Light Rail. If you're aware of any other tram systems that do this, do let me know in the comments. As you saw earlier, there is only one platform and one track. So trams arriving need to switch over to this single line before crossing Stuart Avenue. Let's see this in action. tram now waits for the traffic to stop before getting the green light into Newcastle Interchange station. Notice the additional track on the right. This is good forward planning and could accommodate a future extension beyond Newcastle Interchange. The additional track finishes immediately after Stewart Avenue. However, there is plenty of space for this line to continue and for a new platform to be built as well. The Newcastle Light Rail maintenance facility is on the site of the old Wickham station. It has two junctions with the eastbound line for operational flexibility and to allow a tram to come straight into Newcastle Interchange or to head in the other direction towards Newcastle Beach. This is taken from Beresford Street. You can see the tram tracks on the slightly elevated concrete slab here and some trams in the maintenance facility behind that. And coming into view now is one of the junctions into the maintenance facility. You can see the gate there. And this footage is from the other side of the maintenance facility. This was on a Sunday and only 2 trams were running on that day, so there were quite a few trams in the maintenance facility, as you can see here. Coming into view now, over on the right is the actual maintenance shed. So now moving on to the bus interchange and the car park above it. The bus station was designed by Bates Smith Architects and was constructed by the Doma Group. The brown area above the bus station houses a multi-storey car park. The bus station opened on the 5th of July 2020, so that's over a year after the light rail opened and almost 3 years after the train station opened. The light rail stop is currently behind me and the train station is over on the right. All Transport for New South Wales bus services, i.e. the ones that accept Opal cards, depart from stop A, which is here. Most of the bus services from stop A head north to places like Newcastle Airport, Raymond Terrace and Port Stephens. However, there are also bus services to Cessnock, West Wallsend and to Charlestown. Stop B is behind stop A and is only used for passengers alighting from buses. On the opposite side from these 2 bus stops, there is plenty of standing space for buses. The former Newcastle and Suburban Cooperative building was demolished in June 2018 to make way for this new bus interchange. So interestingly, that was after the train station opened. There are additional bus stands on this side of the bus station as well. And on the left is bus stop C. This is used by private services that do not accept Opal cards. And here is a closer view of the bus stands and stop C, which is over on the right. You can also see the exit to Maitland Road, so let's talk more about that. Buses access the bus interchange from Maitland Road going in a clockwise direction, then setting down passengers at stop B and picking up at stop A. Buses then continue around and exit the bus interchange back on Maitland Road. Here is the Charlestown bus coming off the stand. Now stopping to pick up passengers at stop A. Or maybe not. So this is the road entrance to Newcastle Bus Interchange. Maitland Road is behind me. Buses enter the bus station using the road on the left with the red tarmac. Cars enter the car park using the elevated road next to it. Buses leave the bus station using the red road to the right. And cars leave the car park using the slightly more elevated road to the right of that. Here is the road that buses use to enter the bus station from Maitland Road. Now looking into the bus station and towards the train station platforms. If you look closely, you might see a train departing. Here is the Port Stephens bus coming off the bus stand and heading over to stop A. This one is going to Fingal Bay. And here is the same bus now leaving. Now here is the Raymond Terrace bus leaving the bus station. And here's the Charlestown bus coming into the bus stand. Now looking up and into the car park. Notice how the design allows natural light to come in from above. The concrete slab that forms the roof is 3,000 cubic meters. There is also space over on the right for a future office and/or residential development. So I hope you enjoyed my tour of Newcastle Interchange. If you did, do give this video a like, give it a thumbs up, and do leave a comment or question below. I'd love to hear what you think, and I'll do my best to answer any questions. And if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please do, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.